AMSR types as well, just to get the extra lift in viewership. But Hong Kong is currently skirting a typhoon, which is just over 400 kilometers away, and yet there's a lot of rain. A lot of rain. Sorry, that's a Cilla Black reference to my English viewers who will watch me hopefully on the replay. And come on, mate, which way are you going? Exactly. So with the typhoon, Signal 8 hoisted, most of the shops have closed. We'll probably see a 7-Eleven along the way and a McDonald's along the way. It's an amber rain warning. Just a ton of rain. Not much wind for a typhoon, but as I said, it's 400, just over 400 kilometers away. Hello, Kevin. How are you? Yeah, I'm off to work. I've got to see the student work from their home. But I've already done some work from home with a online student, which is nice. We're going to check out McDonald's. We'll have a look-see. Can't go through the mall. Got a 7-Eleven umbrella. Welcome. This live stream brought to you by 7-Eleven. I'm surprised all these motorcycles are here actually. Hello Luke, long time no see. These are all Deliveroo Food Panda motorcycles. They should be making bank. No, it's only 40 kilometers with regards to the wind. Last Saturday when we had the other typhoon, it was 70 kilometers. Which I went out, by the way, also. Here's the famous MontaneMansions. McDonald's is coming up. Oh, this is all flooded. Oh, shit. Shit. How the fuck? Nearly went through my shoe. Oh really? That's a shame. We had one person for I know Kevin knows, but last week we had a lady die and she was working in the rain on some scaffolding, the same type of scaffolding that's outside my apartment that I've shown you. I don't know why she was working. Yeah, I don't have any rain boots, Kevin, but these are my fuck around shoes anyway. It's only one student and they're pretty chill. I can wear whatever I want. So I'm just in my short shorts. I've got a tee. We want to go this way. So it's okay. Oh, the laundry is still open. New Select is open. So we're on the King's Road. We're going to waltz all the way down there. Usually during this kind of air quotes emergency, they'll stop the buses, stop the trams. Metro system is alive and well. There's McDonald's, see? Told you it'd be open. But actually, welcome. The supermarket is open as well. Actually, it feels like it stopped raining. Huh. Seems to have stopped raining. That's so weird. We just saw it, throw it down, went through the building, and it stopped. You can tell, by the way, from people's umbrellas that it isn't that windy. Yeah, it did. Oop. Everyone gets to go home. Well, look at the Granddads. I'll save my story for a minute. The Granddads are still playing chess. They don't give a fuck. Gotta play that chess. Gallardo, I heard that as well. They were hoarding food, so people were panic buying. But I think that's in the villages, the new territories. I had a friend contact me and just said, oh, I can't buy much because there's nothing there. And they've done that again. I thought it was pretty common knowledge now that you don't sellotape your windows like that. Just let them break into little pieces. By using sellotape, you'll actually force the glass to break in one big piece. What was I saying anyway? No, but we're in the city, Karen. We've got to consider the villages, and I wish I was out in the sticks because they'll get the brunt of the wind and whatever wind there is, and rain. Thank you for the 1 like. That will certainly boost my exposure on this little known platform called YouTube. Oh, he's got a yellow umbrella. He's a democracy, pro-democracy supporter. Get him. Hong Kong. PF. There's the metro system. Anyway, I'm walking because it's only one stop. The student's house. So we have a warning system, if you don't know, and it's run by the Hong Kong Observatory. They basically decide, supposedly they decide, independent of any influence, as to the state, to the danger that's present in the weather forecast. And people have noticed that it always seems to give you the severe warning if it's a weekend or it's after work. This is Eon supermarket, that's open. And last week on that Friday, when that woman died, they hadn't raised the T8 warning. And the rain already on that Friday morning was worse than it is now. And the spokesperson for the Hong Kong Observatory, they said that they aren't responsible for the death of this individual. Climate change is. It's like, what? Don't you think you should say that in private, not actually as a public statement? Just say you're sorry and that's it. But they didn't. They blamed it on climate change, which, as any patriotic American knows, is not a real thing. Is it? So I don't know what they're talking about. What's this climate change? Never heard of it before. I had to Google it. Seriously, I had to Google that shit to find out what it was. And I'm telling you, it's a quasi-Russian Chinese theory, just for us to spend our money unnecessarily on vanity projects like clean air and clean rivers. So they think the Hong Kong Observatory will thank you, Luke. They think the Hong Kong Observatory will listen to the government and big business, and they won't raise any warnings that actually affects the corporates, the stock market and all that jazz. And the cynical side of me agrees for the most part with that statement. I'm not using the gimbal today, that's why it's a bit shaky, sorry. I'm not sure, Gallardo. Part of me agrees that they're doing it so that they don't disrupt the market. But now that we have work at home established, I don't see why businesses should recoil at the idea of it being a T8. The market can stay open because most corporate individuals can just work from home. We've already proved for over a year that the economy didn't take too much of a hit. They've recorded the fact that a lot of people are actually quite productive. So with T8, there's two sides to that coin. It doesn't necessarily mean that just because you instruct a T8, the children get to go home, great. But most people in Hong Kong have nannies anyway. So those that can work, could work. I mean, I'm working, so why not other people? You could do it. But I'm not pro corporate, of course. But the idea that we can't work at home is ridiculous. And if you want to work at home, wouldn't this be a great day to prove it and say, yes, we could work at home? Now, the other part of me says that, oh, sorry, I've got to adjust my umbrella. The other part of me says that that person who died, sadly, you know, it is a tragedy, but for the corporates, they don't give a fuck. They can just hire somebody else. Anyway, I mean, they won't say that, but her position will be filled. That's it, and life goes on. She gets her name in the news. It's a tragedy. Just crack on with it. Hong Kong Observatory blamed it on this fictitious thing called climate change. Everyone's believed it. And there you go. So other than for just getting children safely home, I didn't see a point in yesterday and today for it being a T8, in my view. And I'm British, maybe I'm biased, but we're used to the rain. And I grew up in Blackpool, so we're used to the wind as well. So the only difference really is it's just getting everyone home. You know, and if you're dealing with a city of 7.5 million people, oh look, the Gay Pride building is out. If you're dealing with a city of 7 million people, then that's kind of a logistical consideration. There you go. I said my piece. Right, everyone get back to work. Tomorrow, what have I got? I've got an online class, and then I have to travel all the way to Chun Wan West, and that's my Thursday. I've got really good clients. Only one cancellation. Okay, so we left where I live in Tai Kwu, and we are now in Shao Kei Wan. Shao Kei Wan? Shao Kei Wan? No, not Shao Kei Wan. Sai Wan Ho. Is there a shortage of expat tutors? I'm not sure, because some schools have stopped with the hiring freeze because there's enough students now that have left Hong Kong who have emigrated to other countries, obviously for reasons of climate change as well. Everything's to do with climate change on this channel, okay? A lot of prestigious schools have had to drop their prices. I didn't understand it fully, but supposedly you can buy a place, and then some people sell that place on the second-hand market. So they're sort of trading or something? I'm not too clear, so maybe I'm speaking bullshit, but even those prices on the second-hand market have dropped because there's just fewer students coming into those schools. People have left. The richest have legged it, clearly. And I did see an article earlier this week, maybe it was yesterday. They were saying that half of the people who've made it to the UK haven't even got a job yet. And I'm thinking, okay, give them a fucking break. I mean, how can you... Oh, she just put her home rubbish in that bin. That's illegal. What was I saying? I was talking about... yeah, people making it to the UK. So there's this sort of idea that they failed. They're all jobless, sponging off the British taxpayer. It's probably not that easy to get a job, and they probably haven't arrived there for long. Maybe they don't want to work for a few weeks. Who knows? I don't know what that means, Kevin. What's the Northern Metropolis project? Just a cursory look. The mobile phone shops are closed. Yeah, mine are over there. It looks like all the restaurants never close in this place. In fact, it has stopped raining. I can put this away now. Awesome. They overreact sometimes in Hong Kong to the city's weather status. But my perception obviously isn't shared by the perception of, say, the weather station, where it might get the brunt of the wind. My student lives over there, so I've got to go over to that bridge, down, up, and up there later. But I am going to go inside here because this is a sort of fast food emporium. I want to check out if the local businesses... no, Ray is not working today. Other than an online meeting, that's it. Right, I'm going to go inside here, but not at this entrance. The little car park. There's a housing estate, a car park, and then you go underneath it, and it's all these food places. I've already eaten, MC. Oh, Martin. Actually, I just lost signal. I'll try in the other way. That's annoying. Try in here. I need to do an online video about it. So it connects back out into the main street that we were. If I had signal, I'd be walking over there. It doesn't look like they're going to do a lot of trade today. That's why most shops have packed up. It's an arcade. Oh, there's one of the few restaurants in here. And here's Saiwan Ho Station, and that is where I got vaccinated. That very little place over there. I got vaccinated there. Wow, that guy in front of us. Look at that the neck strain on his back. Yeah, I've got to go this way. You're building that pink? Is you're building that pink? Which pink? I mean that pink like that taxi? Yes. This is usually a busy market street. This one's open because he's got the protection. This area here, whereas the rest of the shops, not so much. 7-Eleven's open. It's not really that much of a big deal, is it? I thought there'd be more damage, but there isn't. That's nice. Although I don't think it's central government's responsibility. Nothing against central government. I feel like the Hong Kong government Should have done it sooner. The gym's open. That guy's got his belly out. Beijing Belly. Kind of ironic, really. You're outside the gym, showing off your Beijing Belly. Beijing Belly is a reference to the fact that it's bulbous. And people do that to not get their shirts so sweaty. What's everybody else doing at this moment in time? Yeah, I heard about that. I wanted to see their suggestions, Kevin. But someone even pointed out that the SCMP wasn't even interested in finding out what they were. And they only asked 4,000 people. Why don't you ask 40,000 or 400,000? An actual, 4,000 people. That's like one building. One building block almost, or two building blocks. It's not really representative. So we're going to go actually through the building here, but this road is long and winding. You might have heard about those in a Beatles song. It goes round, it snakes round and up again. And this is a public housing estate. It's a mixture actually. So this one's public, but the one we're going to is private, but it looks basically the same. Hello, James Morin. Nah, this is an hour. How's Southend-on-Sea? Most of my classes are an hour, but my online class this morning was 90 minutes with a Swiss-German lady. Really fascinating individual. And she might come on my podcast. She has to move here. I'm growing a beard, can you see? No? 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 It's okay. You'll see it in another video. Hello, Adrian. That's right. Because I don't normally do so much like this, but I want to do more live streams. Because I found out whether I do a live stream or an edited video, the views are the same at the moment, so I'm going to commit to doing more live streams again. And yeah, this is what I'm wearing for my class, but not for my company anyway. And I've just got the CBD video to do. That's an edited video, and then other than that, it's just live streams as much as I can. Sunday morning, missed the typhoon season when I'm on the beach. No plans to try out Twitter Spaces. Pharmacy is closed. 360 is open. 7-Eleven, of course. No, I haven't got time to do spaces. I've opened a second Patreon for one of my podcasts. I've got 5 podcasts to work on now. One of them is a new one that's a limited series. And then I work part-time in a language center on top of my already doing job. So I've really got to fit everything in to be valuable. Like even the live streams are difficult. That's why I haven't done any for a while. Yeah, 7-Eleven shows great fortitude in these things. I will, although I've seen some 7-Elevens close, maybe due to shortage of staff. There's nothing in this mall. There's a restaurant at the back. This is where I need to go. If you bother up that incline up there, if you bother to get to the top, there's an actual grass football pitch. Actual grass. Oh, look at that. View of the clouds. Can't do landscaping, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm thinking about that natural pool that's behind my apartment. I'll have to check that out in the rain. That would be awesome to swim in at the moment. Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? Alright, what time is it? That's nice if they're getting 2 million apartments, but I hope they're all from brownfield sites, Kevin. I wouldn't want to rip up this beautiful nature just to accommodate more people. It's not like we put a limit on the population, is it? So at some point, this will have to go if we're just going to keep breeding. I can't take the elevator because it'll cut the signal, so I'm going to walk upstairs. So if you've got any last minute questions, fire away. But with regards to the CBD video, I'm halfway through the CBD oils, getting ready to do the video. It just takes time. I'm doing 10 days, 10 days on 0.5 milliliter, and then I'm upping the dosage to 1 milliliter each day to see what happens. I'm just recording my sleep. And then I'll post the results. No, not yet. I've got to wait for my friend to leave to make space, and then make space in my apartment. I'm donating some of my strawberries to make room as well. Someone else has got a bigger garden space than me. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. That was Typhoon Kompasu, I guess, in all its glory. Again, it's 400 kilometers away. And yet we bothered to raise a T8 warning. I know, I miss Periscope. Just the casualness of it and the hearts. I wish we could have that back at least on this platform. But this thing doesn't even support some of the features that Periscope did. I mean, it wasn't hyperbole when I said Periscope was the most technically advanced live streaming platform. This one isn't as capable. Okay, I'm going to see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.